Hello, guys. So let's talk about Season 10, Nighthaven, New World. The expansion will come live next week at Monday, and it will be a free expansion. What we can expect? So we have a new zone, which is great. It will be bigger than Brimstone, and it will be located right next to Brimstone, but it's gonna be completely opposite. It's gonna have more of a gothic vibe, more dark, a lot more spiders. Won't be great for people who have agoraphobia, but yeah. So, it will have so much more points of interest. It will have lore nodes. Player will discover some unique environment, so many castles, and the vibe will just feel so much different than any other map we have seen so far. There will be an underwater exploration, so we can swim underwater as well. We got this. And we're gonna have so many new things. So I've seen the dev video like 2 times. It's a long video. I will link it down below, and you can see it too, what I'm referring to. Plus the trailer. The trailer is amazing. I'll link this too down below after, so you can see it. We'll have like a new glyphs system like we had in Brimstone Sands, like when we had to open chests. It will be like a tarot cards in the Nighthaven. So when we had to open chests, we had to collect some glyphs to open the chest, and this will be we will have 22 major arcana of the tarot. The developers mentioned there will be also a few turn and twist to this system. Unlocking secrets. These collectible cards are used to solve puzzles and unlock special locations such as tarot towers and hidden caches left behind by a new character to the Fortune Mother. So we're gonna have more glyphs, which are essentially gonna be cards, and I think that will be cool. We're gonna have procedural dungeons, catacombs. So this mod will be fresh map every time you play it, so it will keep its freshness. The generation process creates a unique layouts. Gameplay focuses on exploration, problem solving, design. The vision of Catacombs is to create a self-contained, high-quality game loop with dynamic matchmaking, quickly putting players into action within about a minute. So, boss fights and raids. The Isle of Night raid. So the new raid will be similar in format to the Hive of Gorgons. It will feature 3 main bosses and trash mobs as well. There will be the Jester boss. The first boss encounters on the docks of the Isle of Night is described as puzzling with complex mechanics and a massive multi-area arena that requires significant teamwork and tactical movement. Boss types. They said that all of the boss types in the new raid will be lost. So I would suggest you to stock up on some lost consumables and get the trophies. Well, if you don't have them already. There will be umbral system. We remember, if you have played before, there was an umbral before, that then they removed it. And I really liked it. I know some people didn't like that system, but I personally liked it a lot. So all gear with a gear score of 700 or higher can be upgraded to 800 using a new currency. The system will be accused through a contextual menu on the item itself, not a crafting station. The cost of upgrading scales exponentially, meaning higher gear scores cost more, which is fair. The system allows flexibility. Player can fully upgrade 5 items per week, which is great. So you can choose 5 items that you want to upgrade, like if you want first your artifact to get upgraded, or then like your gear, or like jewelry. So 5 items per week, which is great in my opinion. You can get 730 gear score to 800, or opt for more items at a lower gear score, for example 790, 780s. There will be a room for experimentation. raid content, this is a big one. So raid content no longer has a weekly drop limit, allowing players to farm it more and more. So every time you enter the raid, you will get rewards. Because this was also something that I have been super annoyed with Hive of Gorgons. You can play it once a week and you get your rewards, but then after that, there is no reason to play it. So now, every time you go to a content, you get rewards, which is great. This is what we wanted, what I wanted. So yeah, very, very nice change in my opinion. Perks and charms. So perks charms offer an increased flexibility in customizing builds. There is gonna be 4 types of charms. Gems existing: offensive, defensive, and skill. So this is something new that I quite don't understand yet, but once I do, I'll make another video for it. Maybe when the patch drops and when I've played a little bit. So weapon mastery perks, previously undesirable or random gear scrolls, are now slottable as a skill charms, making them always useful. Okay. Oh, we are gonna have we are not gonna have cooldowns on chromatic, so you can buy as many as you want, which is they're gonna be cheaper as well. And M3s, mutated dungeons, level 3, they will be dropping some of these charm slots, so I think they will be viable again. So that's great, because I really, really enjoyed M3s back in the day, and if you know me from before, I used to play a lot. It was back M10, then it changed to M3, so yeah, I'm very happy about that. Set bonuses. New gear sets come with a distinct set bonuses that activates when equipping a certain number of pieces. That will allow players to mix and match pieces from different sets to create hybrid builds. So we're gonna see so many different builds, guys. I can't even comprehend how many. We can make the most funny, the most weird, everything you desire. We can make a focus-based set greatsword build, or a dexterity lifestyle build, It will be great. So I guess we're gonna see a lot of diversity into that. Artifacts and attributes. Existing artifacts have been rebalanced, with many having their functionality tweaked or enhanced. Some artifacts with attribute conversions, for example, avoid gauntlet to scale of the scarcity. It's just what I said, attributes are now slightly gained through leveling and consumable foods, with a slightly reduced total attribute cap, around 530 instead of 735, to prevent players from becoming a tanky DPS hybrids. All weapons now scale up 2 attributes instead of 1, enabling wider build variety. The Harky perk, which previously granted additional dodge stamina, has been removed, and it's functionally integrated into the base player kit, allowing 3 dodges before exhaustions for light and medium, and 2 for heavy, which is great. So you can play medium and still have 3 dodges, not 2 as it was before. The raid introduces rare drops, including a unique hat from the first boss and a spectral horse mount from the second boss. And these drops will be tradable, allowing players to sell duplicates, which is something we haven't had before. If you get something unique, it was always bind and pick up. So this is one of the main points that the video was about. As I said, I will link them down below, so if you want to watch more in depth, or see more of the stuff, I think it's gonna be great, and for sure we'll be back. We are so back now. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in our tournament. Bye.